Hello everyone, this is Mike from BTR Budget Tech Reviews, and this is the second and final review video of the HTC 601 Desire by Virgin Mobile. Okay everyone, today I'm going to start off with a benchmark on this second review video. My apologies for those of you who follow my channel and have been wanting to see the second review video to this phone. I've been uber busy with school and work lately, and I just haven't had time to even really touch this phone. Aside from messing around with it a bit, I do plan to sell this after this review video. So if you guys are interested, keep an eye on eBay. My eBay username is mbalso286. So if you guys are interested in purchasing it from me, throw me a message on eBay after I post it. And here we go. I did a benchmark to start this off, and this phone scored a 6813. Now, that's actually really decent for a phone with a dual-core processor, excuse me, and one that, you know, isn't a quad like most other phones nowadays. It's a really good phone, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any issues. I haven't, you know, run into any major issues with it while using it as far as bugs and etc. go. The only major thing that I really hate about this phone is probably the camera, and when I talk about the camera, it's the front-facing camera. But going from the quadrant standard score, I'm gonna actually do a no thanks. Sorry, this app updated recently to the new Chrome, and I'm not a fan of the Chrome. And let's go to phonearena.com and check out how fast it loads. Keep in mind I'm running on Wi-Fi here. So let's take a look. Okay, got it. Phone Arena, there you go. As you can see, pretty snappy phone. Doesn't really take too long to load. This phone, of course, does have an LTE band, so you know, keep that in mind. That, you know, it does run off LTE if you have if you live in an area that has LTE. So you won't be disappointed with that, depending on how good your connection is if you don't have Wi-Fi. So here we go. I usually go to phonearena.com because it has a lot of content on the website. So as you can see here, I'm scrolling up and down the site with no problems here. So check it out. I'm doing pinch to zoom. Pinch to zoom is a little offset. It seems a little laggy. It's not really too bad. So let me try that again. This could just be because there's more sites loading. There you go. But there you go. Let's see, the new iOS 8 release date is available. Time now, guys. So, alright. So from there, I wanted to test one game, and one game only, and that game is going to be Temple Run 2. The reason why I'm not really caring to test out many games on this phone, or games in general, is because I really don't play games on my phone, to be honest with you guys. And I just don't think that it's something that I need to show you. I mean, I am aware that there's gamer people that game on their phones consistently, you know, but I'm not one of them. So, you know, my apologies if you want to see games on this, or other games like Minecraft, or, you know, like games like Real Racing 3, games with a little more graphic interface, but they just, you know, it doesn't appeal to me. So let's go with Temple Run 2 here. Of course, you know, this is pretty decent game for people that have played in any Android game, basically, or, you know, there's an arcade version of this game also. So here we go. As you can see here, phone sensitivity when I gesture left and right seems to have no problem, especially when I swipe my finger right and left. According to this, it looks good. So having no issues. If I slide down, if I jump, it seems to be very responsive. So no problems there. Let's take a look. I'm just going to try to jump over the fire. There you go. And nice job. Okay, so I'm probably going to try killing myself right here. Jump off the cliff, yeah! Alright, so no, I don't want to do that anymore. Let's go back, guys. And let's just go back to the home screen here. Alright, so going back to the camera, and I'm going to tell you right now, the 5 megapixel camera on the back doesn't take bad quality images. In fact, let's take a look. I have my keyboard right here that I'm going to take a picture of. and as if you watch the first review video, you'll know that there's no dedicated camera button on the phone. So here I'm gonna tap the camera button right here, and it's just gonna take a shot. And you can swipe to the right, I think, or you can just hit the little display button. And camera's not doing it justice, but the picture doesn't look too bad on my screen. It used the flash, but of course, you know, it's a 5 megapixel. It does take HDR shots, and I don't think I want to take an HDR shot. Maybe I should. Let's do it just for the heck of it, right? Here we go. Let's take one HDR shot, and I'm gonna take an HDR shot of my camera here, actually, and let's do it sideways like this. Takes a little while to process, so I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just took a picture of my mic and my mouth guard there, or my pop guard, and comes out pretty clear. Like I said, it's really hard to tell on this screen, but doesn't look good. I mean, it does look good, but you know, some areas still seem a little fuzzy considering it's an HDR shot. But of course, like, you know, it's gonna focus on one thing and kind of blur out the rest. So, but like I said, going back to the camera functions, and we'll go here. It has this feature called Zoe, and I never really understood or got the hang of it, and I was just never really a fan of it. I think you can take multiple shots. So let's see. I'm going to hit it, and it takes like a small video. And I never really understood it, so let's go over here and let's look at the little Zoe thing real quick. Hit it, and it takes like a small video. I don't know what, I honestly don't know what it is, but it's just a small video that you can play. Hit it, and it takes like a small video. And I guess you're able to either highlight, let's highlight. And you can save certain areas, of course, but honestly, it's just a small feature that takes random video clips, so I don't see the purpose of that. Going to video here, and I don't want to record, but let's take a look at the camera functions on here. Let's see if I can get that going. Let's see if I can change the settings. That is, oh, you know what? It's recording, and I don't want to record, so let's see if I can change that video quality. Right now it's at 960, but you can actually take 720 and 1080p video at 30 frames per second. I have taken video with this, and quality isn't horrible, so just depending on your lighting. I don't have any to compare, guys, I'm sorry, but I don't have any lighting, but this does have a decent video that you can take, especially, you know, if you're one of those people that likes to take, you know, small footage and post it on Instagram or whatnot. So of course, other features include that Zoe feature. You have your night shot. You have HDR, the panorama, and there you go. Let me see if I can get a hold of my fingers in front of the camera there. So my apologies, and my apologies for having this connected. I have the wire connected, but anyways, aside from it's got an anti-shake feature, video capture mode. You can take normal, slow motion, and of course, and look, it has fast HD, so you can actually take, you know, video up to 60 frames per second, which is pretty impressive in my book. It's got a self-timer crop where you can change the resolution from 16:9, and yeah, you can do a review, and you can change your settings and all that good stuff. You got camera options, shutter options. Can turn your grid on and off, and of course you can reset to your default, so you can reset everything to default there. And I do not want to take a picture, but one thing I don't like about this phone is the camera feature. Now let's go to the the front facing camera. Let me see if I can actually get that going. Hold on, I don't want to take another picture of this keyboard here. There we go. The one thing that really kind of disappointed me, and as you can see here, there's me, guys, is the front facing camera. Now let's just take a stupid random shot. Now you see it had a countdown, but it's a 0.8 megapixel camera, so if you plan to take any video with the front facing camera or Skype, etc., you know, depending on the lighting, and right now I have like all the lights in my room on, but depending on the lighting, you're not going to get you're not gonna get good quality. So front-facing camera was kind of a disappointment. Right now I do have it charging, so right now I don't know if I mentioned in my first video, but you can see that it has a proximity light, or is this just a notification light in general. So it does go off when you get text messages and alerts from emails, etc. So okay, going from there, one thing that I really enjoyed about this phone, and I'm just gonna go to Hangouts really quick just to and sorry, I'm gonna open up a random text here so you guys can see. Let's message my work. Okay, hold on. Let's message my work really quick. Sorry, I'm trying to get the screen off so you guys can't see it. Okay, and it's not popping out. Here we go. So right here is Hangouts, and I really like the keyboard, although this one doesn't have swipe function, or maybe I just don't have swipe function enabled, but I really like the HTC keyboard. It's just clean and it's really easy to use. So I'm gonna be like the quick brown fox, and you see I can mistype it and it fixes it automatically for me. So the quick brown fox is going to die, and you can correct it really easily. So of course you can see there the quick brown fox is going to die. So no lag on the on the keyboard. It's very fluid as far as that goes. And just a decent phone. And my apologies, like I said, for the lateness on this review video. I didn't really give it. I wasn't able to give it my full potential on the review. So if you want to bash on me in the comment section, go ahead. You can say, hey, what's the point of you posting this? Blah 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 blah. But on a scale to 1 to 10, guys, and I'm gonna start doing these scales because I like doing it, I'm gonna give this phone a 7 out of 10. Mostly because the build quality, to me is really good. Front speakers, and earpiece volume are really good. Back rear-facing camera is really good. I like the fact that it has expandable memory, so it's got 8 gigs internal, and you can upgrade it up to 64. And if you're lucky, you can maybe expand it to 128 micro SD card. I'm not too sure if that would work or not, but I mean, for people that like to have music and movies, and just to carry it around for a lot of multimedia purposes, that's a good thing. Decent processor. Like I said, it comes with a dual-core processor. It's a Snapdragon 400, but it's dual-core. It's not a quad-core, but it's still snappy and speedy. Every now and then you'll get a bit of stutteriness, but overall, it's a good phone. Feels good in the hand. It's a 4.5-inch display, so it doesn't. It feels really good for someone. Me, I don't have huge hands, but my hands aren't small either. So, it's one of those phones that I can use with just my thumb, basically, or with one hand. You don't have to, two-hand it, so that's really good. And, easy access to the power button and volume rockers on the side, so that's, of course, always a plus. And I guess that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm going to be reselling this phone, like I said, so keep an eye out on eBay if you keep up with this. I'm probably going to try letting it go for half of what I got it for. This retails at what, $240 on the Virgin Mobile website, and honestly, I feel like it's worth less than what they're selling it for. But I guess because of the brand HTC, they decide, hey, let's mark it up. Since we're HTC and we apparently sell good phones. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching. And please subscribe.